Okay. All right, so there's no one in here yet, but that's okay because I got to get a few things together. Still, I was running a little bit behind, y'all. I've already cleansed this space, so that's good. Okay. Got something to drink? Just waiting for people to come in. Don't see anybody yet, but that's okay. Let me get my banners together. I kind of like this little green color. All right. All right, so as you can see, we got the pendulum out today. Ain't nothing wrong with a little bit of pendulum action. Let me turn on some light. Maybe that'll help. Since there's nobody in here yet. Well, I think that'll work just fine. Okay. All right. So I don't see anybody yet. Nobody wants to come and ask questions? Not on a Monday night, you say? Well, that's okay. That is okay. Let's see. I'm going to go ahead and do an overall energy reading then. And there might be somebody who wants a message. Okay. So let's check. All right. Make sure my cards are right side up. All right. Thanking my spirit guides, thanking my guardian angels and my ancestors who are known and unknown, named and unnamed. Thanking them for being able to bring me answers for those who are in the live stream, those who are watching the replay, what it is that they need to hear right now. What is significant? What is going on with them? Give us a little bit of wisdom or words of advice. Okay. Just a little bit. What do they need to hear right now? What is it that they need to know? Okay, let's get a few more keywords. Hey, May. You caught me on my dirty session last time. Caught you off guard. All right. What is it that I need to know? Give me a keyword. Give me a keyword that they need to follow. For those who are watching the live stream, that's a lot of keywords there. There we go. And one more until people get in. And one more from the Love Hacks. What do you need to know? Wild card. All right, so for those who are going to be watching the live stream in the future, who might be watching the replay, this is going to be the overall energy reading. The overall energy is 9 of Cups. So obviously you guys got something that you're very proud of, very happy about. I think a lot of you have really let down your guard, all right, and you're starting to manifest things, okay? So this might mean that a lot of you are not afraid to get out on the forefront, to get out there because you have someone who's backing you up. Do you see how there's a line of people and he has people that are backing him up? So I feel like you guys have, you know that you have the right support behind you. Therefore, you are just ready to manifest whatever that is coming your way. Okay, the 9 of Cups just tells me that you have a lot to look forward to, that you have a lot of things that you've been planning on that are coming true for you. pretty much a wish fulfillment is what this is telling me. I feel that a lot of you are going to be going through a lot of hardships though, okay? I do have the Ace of Cups, so this means that the hardships that you're going through may have caused you recent pain, but at the same time, joy is going to come from that pain because you have learned a lot on your journey and whatever it is that you have been through, okay? All right, so we have, remember, look, this is ironic that I have the card that says war with the keyword being war, and then we have what looks like someone standing on the front line. So yeah, you definitely have been through a lot. I sense that you're putting that stuff behind you now. I don't sense this is anything that's going to really hinder you anymore. You're ready to move on. And there might be an individual who's coming into your life right now to give you this support, okay? They are your backup here, all right? And that's why you're not so afraid to continue. That I froze. That's probably a reason why you're not so afraid to continue on with the journey that you're driven to do. All right. And then we have here protection. There's somebody in your corner. I'm really getting a lot of like protection, backup, being on the front lines. People, hey Kate, how are you doing? Thank you for coming. Thank you. You said popped in to say hello as I tidy up and get myself sorted. All right. Thank you for supporting. Thank you for stopping by, Kate. Okay, so basically Isis being the card that says protection. I'm sensing that a lot of you have like a frontline protection. Could be magical. It could be just physical. It could literally mean that you're trying to get your defenses up when it comes down to your home, your family life, and all those things. But definitely this protection is going to help you to focus on the next big task in your life. And I see this next big task is going to bring a lot of happiness here. All right, so now you liked and subscribed, Tiny Tots. Thank you so much, Tiny Tots. I'm going to put my cards back away. That was the overall energy reading. And once I put my cards away, I'm going to go ahead and go over a couple of rules here. All right. So it looks like it's going to be a quiet Monday night, which, hey, I like quiet nights. I like small gatherings. I'm really an introvert. I'm not really big on just being loud and all the time and having to just be a super duper entertainer. I like small crowds. I have no problem with that. All right, so now that we know our overall energy. All right, okay, everybody, this is Love Bytes. All right, so you can ask me about any of your connections. It doesn't always have to be with love. It can be dealing with your neighbors, your families, your friends, but most importantly, all 18 plus questions are always welcome, okay? So if you feel the need to talk about how does this person feel about me, make sure that when you ask the question that you at least tell me why do you want to know how does this person feel about you? Did you just go on a date? You know, did you go on a date with this person and you want to know, is there going to be a second date? You have to be specific about that, okay? I just appreciate that, you know, just because it helps me connect with the question and give you a better, more accurate answer. And then if you'd like to donate, that's absolutely fine. Just know that I pick my questions at random, complete random. Nobody gets skipped. The only time that you can say that you got skipped is if you donated and you placed a crystal ball. I'm going to put my banner up. And that you placed your crystal ball behind your question. The crystal ball means that you donated, okay? Because I have a really bad habit of skipping people or skipping questions that just have words in it. But if I see the crystal ball, that means that you donated and you should be priority, okay? Other than that, I pick completely at random. Donations just start at $1, and however generous you want to be. I mean, I appreciate anything. So I'm going to go ahead and start picking questions at random now. All right, let's see. Go back to the comments. All right. So Tiny Tots, you said you donate for questions not love related. Yes, you can. You can, May. So until you donate, I'm going to go ahead and ask if Tiny Tots has something. Whoever's question pops up on my feed first, that's who I'll do. Unless my phone notifies me that May has donated. Right now, it hasn't notified me yet. So I'm listening out for your donation, May. So Tiny Tots, if you have a question, you can ask it. All right, feel free to ask it. And absolutely, if you have a question that's not love related, that's fine. Like I said, you can ask me about your connections. You can ask me about how your neighbor is doing. You can ask me about why did the mailman throw some mail at me? I don't care what it is. It's just As long as the two people are breathing and alive, then I don't have any problem answering your questions, okay? All right, Sasha. Hi, you're new here. Hi, Sasha. I like your name. I have a friend named Sasha. Well, she's from a long time ago, though. All right. All right. So, May, remember, everybody, that if you ask a question, will you please post a crystal ball with it if you have donated? When you donate, when you ask a question and you've donated, that just means when you ask a question with the crystal ball, that means that you have donated, okay? And that means that you should not be skipped. All right. So I don't have any notifications on my phone just yet. I know sometimes this phone is a little slow when giving notifications. So I'm looking. I don't know if you donated through Cash App or what, but let's check. No, I don't see any donations yet, so I'm still gonna just pick at random, okay? So I'm gonna let's see. I think May had a question. Soulmates and love language. Was that your question? Huh? I don't understand that, honey. Don't understand that question very much. Okay, so I don't see, let's see. You said, is your question visible? Let's see. Let's see. Tiny Tots right here. Has there been gossip around about you behind your back? Okay, let's figure out. Has there been gossip behind your back? Tiny Tots. All right. I forgot to say hello to everybody. I'm sorry. Let me start at the top. I already spoke to May. Kate, I already spoke to you. Sasha, hello. Tiny Tots. Sasha, okay. JJ. Sasha again. Okay, and May. Okay, so I guess I did speak to everybody. And Yennefer. Okay, so I did speak to everybody. All right, so now I can go ahead and start with my question. Just so I don't be rude, you know. All right, has there been any gossip around you behind your back? Let's find out if we have any gossip ass cards. Somebody might have been possibly talking some shit. Yes, I do cuss every now and then. Thank you, Sasha. Let's find out. Let's find out, has there been any gossip around you behind your back? I'm looking for some gossip, some sneaky cards. Cut the deck. I don't see any cards that resemble anything sneaky in the least bit here. Okay, the only card that I do have that resembles anything sneaky is this Five of Pentacles. Now, if you look at it, this Five of Pentacles, he does look like he's doing something sneaky. It looks like he's got a dead body and he's trying to, well, I don't know, it might be dead. He did something bad and he's trying to hide the fact that he did something bad. All right, or maybe he just want to pay up the consequences of hitting somebody like a hit and run. But for the most part, I'm sensing that no. I think that I don't see anything around you that is potentially bad. If there is anything, I think that someone in your family, this may have something to do with your family and maybe your family inheritances or something, or maybe you being supported by family is one thing. I do sense that this is around money. This may be the fact that the way that you get your money, maybe the talk of discussion right now, but I don't really think there's anything malicious around this, okay? I do think that I see you planning or getting out or people talking about the future with you, but I don't necessarily see anything dealing around gossip. When I say gossip, I kind of suspect you were talking about like negative gossip or talking dirty about you. I don't really see anything or anyone talking very dirty about you, but what I do see is people discussing your finances. I do see that people might be discussing your finances, and somebody might be discussing the way that you get your money, okay? There might be some talk about the way that you get your money and the fact that you probably are in a place of need right now, or financial need right now, okay? So pretty much the answer is a no. There's no dirty gossip around you or behind your back. When I think of gossip, I think of like someone who's just really being nasty behind your back. But I don't see any sneaky cards. I really don't have any sneaky cards. So Tiny Tots, that's your question. I'm going to go ahead and Sasha said you have a very soothing voice. Sometimes I'm kind of relaxed today, kind of relaxed and everything. Now I heard my phone go off, so I'm going to go ahead and check and see who's banging on my phone. Who's banging on my phone? Is there anybody banging on my phone? Okay. So I did get a donation, and sometimes because I have a hard time, I don't want to necessarily say your first name if you don't want your first name said, but this starts with V and last name T. So V and T. I don't know who that person really is. I don't really see anything V and T. I don't see anything with the initials V and T. So let's see. You just tell me if you have anybody that's V and T. Okay, I don't want to skip you up because you did donate. Maybe that was an old reading. Maybe that was from Tiny Tots. Maybe it was. So I'm gonna let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and read May. You said what are future spouses and soulmates love language? Okay. How do they like to communicate? Do they like to give gifts? Do they like to hold hands? Are they jealous? That happens too. All right. So let's find out what are the future spouses and soulmates love language. Thank you, spirit guides, guardian angels, ancestors, known and unknown. Thank you for helping me connect with the spirit team of May. May wants to know about his future spouses or the soulmates love language. How do they speak in terms of love? How do they speak in terms of love? What types of personality traits regarding their love language do they have? What are they susceptible to doing? What are some things that really stand out? Okay. Okay, so I can definitely sense that for the most part, I think my cards are a little difficult to see. I might need to change this viewpoint. Maybe that's a little bit better. Make me smaller, make my cards a little larger. Okay, so the first thing I'm noticing is that your person really looks on the bright side of things, and they have a tendency to be probably a little bit passive aggressive, not necessarily passive aggressive, but they are very passive with their emotions. They may not necessarily tell you how they're feeling at the time. So it's up to you to kind of have this kind of intuitive connection with this person, okay? Especially with the Ace of Cups and how it kind of looks like it's crying a little bit. I mean, sometimes they also have this tendency to express joy on their face without just saying the joy. So they really don't talk a lot. And another reason why I say that they don't really speak a lot is because we have the Hermit card here. So I'm thinking that your person is more so very relaxed, very laid back. They take time. And another thing I'm thinking about is that this person also tends to hold feelings within for a long time. They kind of sit on those emotions, and sometimes they might let them bake before they're ready to express it. Okay. So that's what the Hermit card tells me. Now, another thing is I have a card of movement. I think that your person does look at the way that they look at better ways of getting you and themselves out of a sticky situation. If you're in a sticky situation, that means they're in a sticky situation, and they want to find the easiest, quickest way out, or not necessarily the easiest, quickest way out, but they want to find a way out of that by any means necessary, because you are an important person to them, and whatever you're going through, they're going through. It's almost like as if you're not alone in this, but they share any and every journey that you go on. They want to be right there to experience it with you. And even vice versa. If they are experiencing something and they expect you to be right there by their side, continuing on the journey with them as well. So besides the fact that I think this person likes to go places, I think this person likes to go places. They like to take you out. They're not necessarily a quiet person with the Hermit card here. I just think that they don't really express their feelings so openly all the time, but you can tell that they wear their expression on their face all the time. They wear their expression on their face. So there may be a little bit of passive aggression. Back to the Fool card. What I'm sensing is with the Fool card is that this person, they have a lot of boundaries, but at the same time, they like to be set free every now and then. So every now and then you can accept this person to be like, honey, will you do this for me? Or not you, but maybe you might say, honey, will you do such and such for me? Knowing that it's going to make them uncomfortable, but they'll get it done anyway, because that's a part of their love language. That's a part of them being not submissive. What's the word? Just so content with you that they're willing to do things that may make them feel a little bit uncomfortable. When I look in the back here, this planet looks like Saturn. I think it's probably Uranus though, but it looks like Saturn to me. So I think that they have this tendency to, like, they step outside of the box a lot. They'll do something very spontaneous. They'll do something very, just very spontaneous. This person is. They'll just be like, oh, let's just up and go. Say if you have something like, oh, I've always wanted to go to France. Well, shit, let's start planning. Let's just go ahead and start planning for it. They may start taking steps towards planning. Well, if you want to go to France, let's go. You know what I'm saying? With that Six of Swords, let's go. And we'll find by any means necessary, we'll try to get that done for you. So that is a part of love language as well. As far as that, I just sense that you guys are this person wants to go on cycles with you. They want to go through frequent cycles with you, no matter the ups and no matter the downs. They want to show you that they're always there with you, beside you, and that you're not always alone. But other than that, this person really looks on the brighter side of things. And I think that they have a childlike mindset when it comes to just looking on the brighter side of things. It's like, well, we just lost a job, but it's okay because I hated my boss anyway. So that's kind of crazy. But I think that they just look on the brighter side and they just kind of laugh things off. And it's just like they're not always super serious. And I think there's just a playfulness about this person here. So May, thank you for asking your question and thank you for your donation. I'm going to go ahead and go to the next person. And I'm going to see who else. Somebody said they were new. All right. So I think Sasha said that they were new, but I don't remember. Okay, what exactly did you want to know, Sasha? You wanted to know something. Is Capricorn seen single or is he in a committed romantic relationship right now? Thank you so much. Okay, so we'll find out, is Capricorn, okay, you said Capricorn seems single, but is he in a committed romantic relationship right now? Let's find out. So I'm looking for cards about telling stories, being a little shady, and I'm looking for cards that deal with family or that deal with like love or a third person or just any type of shystiness is what I'm looking for. Sasha will figure it out. Thank you, my spirit team, my guardian angels, for connecting with the spirit team of Sasha. Sasha has a question. The question is this Capricorn committed in a committed romantic relationship? Is this Capricorn in a committed romantic relationship? Are they in a committed romantic relationship? Is Capricorn in a committed romantic relationship? What's the energy around that? What's the energy around Capricorn's committed relationship? Capricorn's committed relationship. Okay, so Capricorn came up in his own reading here. All right, so we have the Devil card right here. So Capricorn is in his own reading, but aside the fact that this Devil card can represent Capricorn, the main idea is that there is something that he is attached to right now. And I feel like this person has not gotten over a certain relationship. And I think that this person, your Capricorn, may be highly addicted to this individual, okay? I think that this person causes him a lot of I think this person just really hard to cut loose from. So yeah, I do think this person's really hard to cut loose from. But at the same time, I think the reason why your Capricorn is potentially going and looking out for other options is because they know that this person is probably not good for them. Whoever your Capricorn is dealing with. I'm thinking your Capricorn may be dealing with a fire sign as well, okay? Or this could be representing yourself being in a bad mood, knowing that, or feeling like your Capricorn is with someone else. But I do feel like the reason why your Capricorn does want to be single, I feel like your Capricorn wants to be single, but they are not putting all of their, I guess you say, apples in one basket here, because they do want to kind of open up for new possibilities here. And I think it's really difficult for this person to let go of what it is that they're attached to with the Devil card here. Now, another thing I'm thinking is that I think things have gone sour with this person, okay? And I think with this Queen of Wands energy being in reverse, I'm thinking this person's been very ugly, been very, the passion is lackluster now. I think the relationship is just literally starting to come to an end. And that is the reason why this Capricorn is looking for something else. That's the reason why your Capricorn is considering other options right now. But I do sense that right now this person is still in a connection with someone else, with the Two of Cups being there, okay? That's what I see, Sasha. But I don't think that this person's going to be with them for much longer, okay? It's not like they're trying. I think they're kind of just testing out the waters with what else is available out there. And that could include yourself, Sasha. So thank you for asking the question. I'm going to go ahead and check my phone because I keep hearing my phone go off. And I want to try to make sure that I'm not skipping anybody. So I'm going to go down the line and make sure I haven't skipped anyone. Give me a second. Okay. And I'm still looking for VT, but I'm guessing VT might have already donated. Let me write down some stuff right quick. Because I answered May. And then let's see. Was there any other crystal balls? I don't think so. Okay, so I don't have any other crystal balls right now. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and go on to the next. I'm going to go ahead and go on to the next reading. Is he single? That means you say, is he single? Not yet, Sasha. It don't mean he's single yet. It means he still has some attachments. You better wait until he's completely out of those attachments. All right, I think he's literally just, there might be multiple people that he's considering, but he's not really serious with any one person right now. But there is one person in particular that he's trying to cut loose. Okay, let's see. All right, so let's see. Let's see. Oh, Tash. Say, I didn't know Tash was in here. There she is. Hey, Tash. It's been a while since I've been on. I feel a little bit brand new, y'all. Like, for real. But it's okay. He said, how does SK feel about me? We're in no contact, and he's a Capricorn, and you are a Leo. Okay. How does SK feel about you? What just popped out? I think I'm going to leave that there, actually. All right. How does SK feel about Emily? They are in no contact. What is his emotions for Emily right now? What are the emotions for Emily right now? What are Emily's? What are Capricorn's emotions dealing with Emily right now? Okay, so Emily, the overall energy is that this person is definitely looking to go on to the next level. I think that they're ready to move past any types of wrongdoings here, because like as soon as I started thinking about the questions, I was reading it, the Five of Wands popped out in reverse. So I'm thinking this person's ready to stop the battle that's probably going back and forth between the two of you. I think that he's almost ready to like join forces, because if you think about this Six of Wands, it's almost as if this person wants to join forces, or they want to become more of a union again. And it's also about seeing something that really entices them, seeing something that they like. They like what they see, and they kind of want to pretty much just join forces again. Okay. Yeah, because we do have someone who wants to offer a little bit a plan of stability here, all right, with the Knight of Pentacles. So I think that this is going to be a long journey for you. Things are going to go back to normal just yet. I do sense that in some time, for some time, things are going to be still remaining a little bit distant with you, especially with that Three of Wands. And I do see that you having a waiting game, considering that this Pentacle is a very slow moving individual. And then the Three of Wands is also a card about waiting for what you deserve, what you feel that you deserve to come in, or literally just waiting on a response, or waiting on the right response from this person. So definitely this person is trying to weigh out things with the Justice card. I think that there's a lot of truths that have to be brought up to the surface here. Okay. There's a lot of, like I almost want to say, there's a lot of evidence that needs to be addressed before you guys can get to that place where you feel comfortable being in each other's space again without any like disagreements or anything like that. So right now, I think this person is going to still need a little bit of time, but I do see that there will be contact made, but I think it's going to be a slow journey. I do feel that you will be waiting for some time until the truth is revealed. Okay, whatever the truth may be, it could be feelings, could be harboring emotions, things like that. But for the most part, I'm sensing that they do want to join forces. Okay, because the Six of Wands to me is about, you see something, you like it, you're enticed by it, it looks intriguing, you like the way it looks, it grabs your attention, and you want to kind of either congratulate it or like join forces with it. So that's what I'm getting for you, especially with that Five of Wands being in reverse. So yep. Thank you, Emily, for asking your question. Let me check my phone because I have a habit of skipping people. I know I do. Okay, I don't see anything. All right, so I'm looking in my comments. Oh, well, thank you. Thank you very much. Ms. Weiss is fantastic. Y'all just blowing my head up now. Cut it out. Trying to man my head ain't gonna be able to fit in the camera now. Stop it, y'all. No, I'm just playing. Okay, so let's see. Oh, I got one from Queen B. He says, Ms. Weeks, MS. MS current intentions and feelings for you. Does he miss you and your connection? You are in no contact. Okay, everybody's in no contact. Right? All right, so his current intentions and feelings for you. Basically, does he miss you? All right, does MS miss Queen B? All right, thank you, my spirit team, for connecting with the spirit team of Queen B. MS current intentions and feelings for Queen B. Does he miss Queen B? Does he miss Queen B? Look at there. Does he miss Queen B? And you saw me shuffle these cards. Does MS miss Queen B? What are MS current intentions? Okay. Look at again. Okay. I'm shuffling the cards. I promise you I am. Okay. Cut the deck. Okay, so the current intentions. All right, so let's look at here. Okay, yeah. Okay, so I feel like this person does feel a little bit stuck, and they feel like they want to try different avenues, but they feel like each avenue may present a different conflict here, okay? So I think that they're trying to find a way out of this situation and kind of feel around it more intuitively versus trying to think so hard logically with this. So you may sense that they're starting to use more of their emotional side versus the verbal side, they may start, you may notice that they might start to, I don't know, like send you emojis or something like that with kissy faces and stuff like that, because I feel like them using their mind and their words really isn't getting anywhere. So I think this person is going to start trying to do things that are a little bit more emotionally connecting, because obviously they're stuck. All right. I think this person definitely, with the strength card, they definitely want to use something that will they don't want to pry at anything. Okay. So they want this process to be gentle as possible. And that's why I said they don't want to necessarily waste time using words. They literally just want to show the emotions that they're feeling here. Okay. This person is going to put a lot of timing and planning into showing these emotions. And I feel like this is going to spark about a change in the direction of the relationship. And that change is going to be, this person is literally going to kind of lay down this competitive, this combative type of energy. And I think they're going to go towards a new route here, especially with the Fool card. So definitely trying out new things to get your attention. But I see that they are really just kind of being slow about it again. Sorry, everybody's so damn slow tonight. Queen Bee, but I do think that your person definitely wants to kind of do something a little bit more out of the box. They don't want to necessarily keep trying the same old stuff, because obviously the same old stuff is not getting them anywhere. So they have to be a little bit more intuitive. They have to be more playing on the emotions, not playing on your emotions, but I mean, like, they need to literally just start considering your emotions a little bit more. And I think that's what they're trying to do, because they don't want to force the situation and they don't want to pry anything. They don't want to pry themselves into your life, but they kind of want to make it to where you are easily to accept them into your life, and vice versa there. Okay. So I know that was kind of a long, in-depth reading, but I feel like basically this person they just want to create a new scene with you first, okay? And creating that new scene, there's just going to be a lot of things at play. It's not like it's going to happen overnight, especially with this Knight of Pentacles here. It's just going to take some time. But I do see them being a person that's very dedicated to actually making their way towards you, okay? So Queen Bee, thank you for asking your question. I'm going to go ahead and go to the next person. I heard my phone go off again. Let me check it really quickly. I'm not doing a good job, y'all. I'm actually checking my phone, making sure I'm not passing anybody up, because sometimes I'll hear my phone, I'll skip over everything. Shit. I'm sorry, y'all. Oh, okay. All right. So I don't see anything. So let's just go ahead and let's see. Okay. You're very welcome, Queen Bee. All right. So, okay. How do people / friends see you as a person? Oh, let's find out. Yeah, let's find out. Let me shuffle my cards up really good. Kind of dust off those other 2 questions. You want to know, how do people see you as friends, or how do friends and people see you as a person? Let's find out. Cryberry? Let's find out. How do they see you? Thanking my spirit team, thanking my guardian angels, thanking them for helping me connect to my higher self, as well as the spirit team of Cryberry. Cryberry has a question. How do people / friends see Cryberry as a person? How do they see Cryberry as a person? What traits stick out to them the most about you? What traits do you have? Okay. All right. How do they see you? All right. How do they see you? All right. So, Cryberry, I think that you have friends that see you as actually a pretty decent person here. All right, so we have the 9 of Wands, and then we have this wheel. So I'm thinking that definitely they see you as a person who gets things done. Whenever you start a project, you have to get it finished, and then it's on to the next. I think that you have a lot of things. I think you hold a lot of accomplishments too, because these almost sort of look like trophies up there. All right. And it's like every time you get a new trophy, it's like you're on to the next big thing. And it seems like you're always accomplishing goals. And it's like, okay, well, he's always setting his mind to something. And then before you know it, it's like, damn, you're just a lucky son of a gun. That's what I'm kind of getting from here with this wheel card and the Nine of Cups here. Okay. So it seems like luck is always on your side, or it's like you have some higher forces that are like kind of guiding you to what it is that you need to get done. And it seems like everything that you put your hands on kind of prospers for you. Okay. Those are the good things. And pretty much that's the overall energy of what I do see. Now, I do see that you don't necessarily get this shit just by accident, because the Hangman tells me that I don't want to say that you sit on a project, but this just means that you take time to debug any situation. You take time to make sure that everything is working properly before you push the play button. Do you know what I'm saying? This is just saying that you are careful, you carefully dissect things before you put yourself in a shitty predicament. And if you did put yourself in a shitty predicament, it just gives you the chance to recorrect it here, because sometimes the Hangman is the person that sometimes they put themselves in certain predicaments, but they're like Houdini. Somehow they always end up getting out of it. They take the right time that's needed to get out of these predicaments here. All right. Okay. So the Five of Swords. All right. So this card kind of talks to me, and it kind of says that you have a tendency to look back on things that I don't know if it's like you have this thing about you don't want to make anyone upset, or you don't want anyone to feel left out. That's how I'm feeling. It's like you always think about, well, dang, sorry, son of a bitch. Now I got to go back and get them and tell them I'm sorry. I got to, I just like, you just have this type of energy. It's where it's like you have a heart, you have a lot of remorse. You don't want anyone to feel left out, and I think you want people to feel included for the most part. All right. And at the same time, you don't want to feel left out either. I think you have that sort of intuitive sense about yourself. You don't necessarily want anyone to just feel defeated or left out. It could also mean that you're usually the first person to be like, okay, I did wrong. You'll be the one to admit your faults. Or it may even mean that if you did wrong, or if you felt like you did somebody wrong, before you even get a chance to apologize, you're the type that you'll go back, you'll check on him to see how is he acting? What's he acting like? What's going on? I just want to kind of revisit the scene of the crime and just see how is he okay? Because I wanted to get my way, but I didn't want to just hurt him that bad. You know what I'm saying? I hopefully you make an understanding of what I'm trying to say. I just don't sense that you just have this type of cutthroat type of energy about you. Okay. Okay, and then the Queen of Pentacles. I think you're probably a handy type of person. I think you're probably a pretty handy person. I think you like to pay attention to small details. And I also think you're the type they say, if so-and-so didn't have it, he'd give you the clothes off his back or something. I think that you're that type of person. I think you're you're probably like this. I don't know if you're male or female, but I feel like you have this type of feminine energy that is giving, and you give so that no one is left out. Of course, you give so that no one is left out, or either it just means that you like to kind of accommodate people, or you like to make sure that everyone has an equal share or equal amount, or has what they need. It's like you're a provider in some sense. Okay. And then also with the Star card, either you eat really healthy, or you're a healthy person, or you just like to follow your dreams. And I'm going to say that you like to follow your dreams, like this Nine of Cups here in the wheel. I think that you like to set the example for a lot of things. And I think you're very innovative and creative. I think that you like to go after what it is that you want, and you don't stop until you get there. I'm sorry, I'm kind of confused on where my camera is. And I think you like to go beyond what's right in front of you. It's like you think beyond your years, and you think ahead. You don't necessarily just jump into stuff without thinking about you kind of fill out the water. Other than that, I think you're pretty down to earth. I think you're a very natural type of person. That's pretty much the energy I got from you, Cryberry. I hope that made sense. I kind of like that. You said you are female. Okay, well, I hope that resonates with you. Maybe you're a Taurus or a Capricorn or a who's next, Taurus or something. I don't know. But I do sense you have like this down to earth type of natural type of energy about yourself. And I think that you set your goals very high, and you take time to reach those goals. So thank you for asking the question. Let's see. Let I have any extra? And I'll be on for a little while today, you guys. I'll probably be on. Right now it's 8:46, so I'll probably be on for at least until 9:30 or something like that. 9:30, 9:40. Okay, let me take a sip of water. This ain't water. Okay, Sagittarius. Well, good to know. You're very welcome, Cryberry. All right. So let's see. All right. You said, Mr. Greatest Ocean, you said, will I finally land a new job soon in the future? You've been looking for a while. Let's find out. I hope that you will. Let's find out. Mr. Greatest Ocean. All right. Will you finally land a new job soon in the future? Okay, that deck. Asking my spirit team. Oh, look at there. Asking my spirit team to connect with the spirit team of Greatest Ocean. Will they finally land that new job sometime in the near future? Will they land that new job sometime in the near future? Been looking for a while. What's the energy surrounding that? Will they land it? Yeah, so that will be over here. Okay, so because you have the Lover's card and then you have the Knight of Swords as the overall energy, I do see you landing a job that you can be very compatible with here. And I think that you're either a really good talker, but for the most part, this represents movement and it represents swift action at the same time. I think that yeah, I think that you're going to be very compatible with this new job that you're going to get. And this is basically saying yes. This is going to be a really good job. And basically, it is going to come soon. That's the overall energy. Oh, look at there on the back of that. I think a lot of people are competing for whatever job it is that you're talking about getting. But anyway, let's try to see what else we got in hand here. Okay, so we got, okay, so Seven of Pentacles to me just talks about holding on and not pulling out too soon. All right, so if you have anything that you're afraid to, like, you're thinking about giving up, or you're thinking about maybe just calling it quits, this is not the time to stop, because you have a lot more to offer. I think that this job also has a lot to offer. I think it's going to be something that really gets you. Did this card popped reverse again? I put this card in the deck. This card has popped out 3 times tonight, and I put this card back in the deck. This Five of Pentacles, I put it back in the deck upright, and it still popped out reverse. But that's a good thing. I'm not going to complain, y'all. But anyway, this job has a lot to offer you, and I think this job can actually probably take you quite far. The Seven of Pentacles is about watching things grow, watering your talents, watering however you feed your mind when it comes to like education, getting new credentials under your belt. It's just saying that you have a lot to offer, and you don't want to pull out too soon or prematurely, because the fruit is not yet ripe. All right, so definitely just hold on, okay? Because I think you need to continue working hard, continue updating your resume, continue applying for the jobs, continue talking to people who you think have some sort of good high connections in place with that job. Because obviously, with the Five of Pentacles being in reverse, to me, this just says that your position of being in need will soon be over with, because the Five of Pentacles to me is a card about being in need. So it's just saying that soon you will no longer be in need, as long as you don't pull out prematurely. That sounds so dirty. Okay, so but aside from that, I think you might want to make sure that your background, this is something, I think this is more like a warning, or like a just be certain of, because you have the Five of Pentacles and then you also have the Seven of Swords. Make sure that your records are clean. I don't know if you have clean records or not. Maybe you already know your records are clean, but there might be something that you may be lacking in, okay? So this is just saying, like, make sure you have an alibi or I guess you could say alibi. The reason why I said alibi is because it looks like this guy needs an alibi. He just hit somebody and he's trying to hide the body. So I'm wondering what kind of alibi is he going to come up with anyway. So just make sure that there's a lot of truth, and like there's a lot of things that are going to be explained by any shortcomings that you might have on your resume or in your past, okay? Other than that, I'm seeing with the Strength card is that this is going to be something that can come a lot easier for you if you're very honest with any situations that you have. And plus, make sure you take care of any of those, shortcomings well before you apply for any job, because you don't want to get in there and then apply for the job and then find out that you've got some stupid, I don't know, I'm not going to say DUI or nothing like that, because I'm not saying that you drink. I'm just saying like crazy stuff that you did when you were 15, 16, whatever, on your record or anything. Just make sure that those things are clean and clear is all I'm saying, okay? All right, Mr. Greatest Ocean, thank you for asking your question. I'm going to go ahead and go on to the next person here. Oh, what's that? Is that water? Oh, yeah, you can tell I needed some water. I got some energy drink in here. This is good. Thank you, though. Oh, yeah. Okay, so let's see. Anybody else? Who's that? Happy girl. Who's coming towards you in love for the rest of the year? Woo, for the rest of the year. Okay. Yeah, it would be nice to get somebody to come for you for the rest of this year, because this year, I ain't gonna say it's been crappy. Honestly, personally, for me, this year has not been bad at all. It's been a decent year for me on a personal level. But as far as like on a worldwide scale, I know that it's been a piece of shit for a lot of people. But it's actually been a decent year for me, and I'm really appreciative of that. I really, truly am. Because a lot of people have had it a lot harder than I have had it. And I don't know if you guys know, but I have a big family. I have a lot of kids. And everything's been going great. Like, everything's been going great with me. So I'm really happy and excited about that. And I hope it continues. Happy girl. Who's coming towards happy girl in love for the rest of the year? All right. Okay, my spirit guides and guardian angels and ancestors, known and unknown, named and unnamed. Thank them for helping me connect to the spirit team at Happy Girl. Who's coming towards Happy Girl for the rest of this year? Who is coming towards Happy Gal for the rest of this year? In love? Anything in love? Or are you trying to fall out? So, okay. All right. Okay, so I do sense that there is going to be somebody, or either you are going to have a multitude of people that could be coming towards you in the rest of this year, okay? And I think each one of these individuals will present a different asset that they have to offer you and your life, or however you do whatever it is that you do. They have a different asset that you like and that you enjoy. Do I see you less necessarily settling down with one? Not quite, not really. I do see that you might consider one a little bit more over any other one, but that's going to be towards the the very end, possibly even into the next year. Okay, so I do see that this is kind of representing yourself, happy girl, with this Empress energy. I think even though the Empress here does not look very comfortable or inviting, I think that these people are going to see you as being very just very strict on a lot of things, okay? Even though you, in reality, down deep underneath all of this hardwood desk and all the paper and pen and signing on the dotted line and all that strictness that's beneath you, you have a very comfortable type of attitude, okay? And this is what's going to distort your image of how well you can bring in the multitude of people that are going to be interested in you, okay? Because you have more of a tough exterior, and that's just going to play a part in how you bring in who it is that you bring in. But it's a good thing, because I feel like the people that you bring in are going to be very, they have just like a wide range of traits that they have to offer you, because they know that you're worth it and you are going to be someone who's a good asset to them as well. All right, so I do sense that you're going to be dealing with multiple energies throughout the rest of this year. Probably towards the very end of the year, though. Okay, I'm sensing that there may be a Taurus energy they might want to come towards you. The reason why is because I have Six of Pentacles, and then I also have the Page of Pentacles as well. I don't see it being very super serious or anything, but I do sense that this person wants to offer you something. They want to offer you something. The thing is, I think that this person may not be necessarily very close to you. All right. The Three of Wands, to me, when it's in reverse, it may mean that they may have some obstacles that they have to get to in order to get to you. Okay. Like, I don't know if it's because they are literally just far away, or maybe they are just more so like, on the internet or on the web or whatever. But when I see this Three of Wands, I figure like there's something that's stopping it. Like this person has their eyes set on something, but they can't quite get to it because there's something in the way. Maybe it's the motivation to get out and find someone. Perhaps it's just saying that the past has made you feel really reluctant to finding new love. Those could all be a part of it here. And that kind of explains why we have this tough exterior here. So that's a card to kind of like play a part in it. But eventually someone is going to offer you something that is very valuable eventually. Now, I do sense that for the most part, it's going to be really small talk. We got a Page of Swords. So I think that number one is going to be small talk. Number two, you're going to be doing some serious ass inquiries about this person. All right. It's like you're going to be seeing, okay, do you meet everything on my checklist? Yeah, quality control. That's what I'm thinking about. It's going to be like you're going to be doing quality control, like QC checklist. Okay, do you meet everything on my list? How are you? What do you like? Are you compatible with me? I don't know. That's pretty much the sense that I'm getting. I don't really think this is going to go too much farther than small talk, though, because we do have a page here. So definitely there's going to be some conversation. I think mostly it's going to be over the internet at first. I think eventually this person is going to make some sort of plan to come towards you. And this could be into the beginning of the next year is when this person plans to like actually make plans to, put forth something solid into the connection that you have with this person. Happy girl, I hope that answered your question. I'm going to go ahead and move on to the next person. And thank you for liking the video. Thanking everybody for liking the video. Okay. All right. So Archie, hey Archie. Okay, you said, what soul tribe / friendships are coming in 2020? All right, that is a gorgeous picture. That is a hot picture right there, Archie. Okay, so let's find out. It says, what soul tribe friendships are coming in 2022? All right, so that's a really good question. Let's find out. Let me get these really. Yes, that was Xena, the Warrior Princess. This is the TV series tarot deck. Yeah, this is the TV series tarot deck. Do you see how there's is that the, what do you call that? The Netflix symbol or the loading symbol when you're watching a movie? That's what it is. There's a lot of cards on here that are, I don't really watch TV, but you might know who this is right here. Look. Oh, well, that one was upside down. Look, you know who that is, don't you? Da-da-na-na, da-da-na-na. Okay, anyway, back to the show. Archie Brule, what soul tribes are coming towards Archie in 2020? You don't have very much longer in 2020. We'll find out. Soul tribe friendships. Thank you, my spirit team, for helping me connect with the spirit team of Archie Brule. What soul tribe friendships are coming in 2020? What soul tribe friendships are coming in 2020? All right. What types of personalities do they have? Will they be long-lasting? Will they be long-lasting? One more card. Anything else I need to know about these people? Okay, so the first thing that I'm thinking about is that, duh, it's probably going to be an Aquarius. Okay, so I definitely see that you have somebody who's going to be after your friendship. I don't necessarily see you having to go out and find these people and introduce yourself. I see towards the end of the year, there's going to be somebody who wants to be in your circle, be around you. Okay, I think that the reason why they want to be around you is because you have this type of it's like you know a lot of things that they are not aware of, or maybe they feel like you have something to offer them that can shed a lot of, light or education or understanding. Okay, so I'm not saying that you're just like a person that just knows a lot of things, but sometimes I look at it as Aquarius as a person who knows a little bit about everything. I've said that before, and then the fact that we have a Hierophant card is like they really admire that, and that's what kind of sets them to want to go and be a friend to you, or to where you can literally learn from this person and they can learn from you. And I think this person also just likes to learn about people in general as well. You can use this energy however it goes. If it fits you, if you're the Aquarius, fine. If you think the Aquarius is going to be the person after you, that's fine. Okay, so I think that there's just something that intrigues you as far as like learning, and let alone the fact that this person probably is more a little bit on the traditional side as well. So they probably have spirituality as their main focus. And if you are a spiritual person, that may be what draws them to you. If you have a lot of knowledge about spirituality or religion, that might be something that draws them to you. Okay. Now we do have the death card here. So I'm thinking that there's going to be something to recently end for you, or maybe there's something that has already ended, but it could be literally with this person, a friendship has ended with them, and they are on their way to the next journey to finding another friendship as well. Okay, so while they're on this journey to finding another friendship, I do have the Queen of Wands. So the Queen of Wands is a popular person anyway. Okay, so you are either going to be drawn to this person or this person is going to be drawn to you. I really think that this person is going to be drawn to you. And this may represent yourself and your own energy. Let me read what you're saying. You said, yes, you're also an Aquarius. Okay, there you go. This person's probably going to be drawn to you. You said, Jane of all trades, love odd people and learning and leveling up. And I think that's what definitely attracts this person to you. So the person that may be coming towards you might be a fire sign as well. Okay, they may be a fire sign, could be an Aries too, but I'm sensing that this person is definitely going to be a person that is very popular themselves. And I think you guys complement each other very well here. Okay, so now we do have the Chariot card in reverse. So I think this just means that it's not really going to take a lot of effort. It's going to be a very easy relationship. I know this is a strange reading because the Chariot means, driven, going places, movement, and everything like that. But to me, this means like I see you guys being together a lot. Like everybody's stuck in the house just about damn near. But I feel like you guys are going to be more so in seclusion with one another. Wherever you see how this horse can't go apart from the trailer, from the tractor. What is that thing? The horse can't go apart from the black horse, and the white horse doesn't go apart from the. So it's like you guys are like the two musketeers, where you see one, you might see the other one. So I think you guys are going to form a very close bond or relationship here. Not to mention the Chariot is ruled by Cancer, and when I think of the Cancer or the crab has his home on his back when he walks. So it's like wherever he goes, he takes his home and everything that brings him comfort with him. This is the relationship between you and the friend that you're going to be meeting up with, or the person that's going to be attracted to you. This person is going to be somebody that's very comfortable to you, and wherever you go, you want this person to tag along with you, almost like a security blanket. I'm not saying you need a security blanket. I'm just saying that it just makes the situation a lot more pleasant. Okay. Okay, so the next card I get is that, like I said, I think I already said this because I looked at the card. It's going to be an effortless relationship. I don't think you'll have to work very hard because it's almost like a natural attraction, but hence the key word, soul tribe friendship. Soul tribe friendships are like people are just necessarily drawn towards each other. Okay. And another thing about this Eight of Pentacles is when you have the Eight of Pentacles, sometimes I think of time management. Okay, so even if you guys aren't around each other all the time, you guys could be apart from each other for 2 weeks and not say anything. But the minute you pick up that phone, it's like you didn't miss a beat. You know what I'm saying? You might have to do a little catch up or whatever because there was like a lack in the communication or in the time that you guys spent together. But there is no salty feelings because you guys have a mutual understanding that things go on outside of you and her, or I'm guessing it's going to be a her because I've gotten a queen here. So I'm thinking that this just means that things go on outside of you and your friend. So there's an understanding that it's okay. She didn't call me for 2 weeks or whatever, but it's okay. She's good. We're talking, we're laughing, we're on the phone, we're kicking it, we're good again. Okay. So the world card just means that this person is going to come and still be friends with you into the next year, probably into the next cycle of whatever it is that you're allowing to come into your life. This person is going to be with you through a few cycles. I definitely can see that with the world card being a completion. That was a long reading, but it was a good reading. Thank you, Archie, for asking your question. I'm going to go ahead and move on to the next person. All right. So let's see. That's right, Tash. Questions are always answered in random, unless somebody put a crystal ball, and their crystal ball is supposed to be first. Okay, let me go down a little bit more. Kaylin, it says, okay, thanks, Tash. Okay, Jane of all trades, yeah, we already said that. I might go up to the top to see a question. And another thing, I think that I have a bit of a lag too. I think I have a little bit of a lag when it comes down to my chat. Let me take a sip of juice. Oh, Benny, I didn't know you had posted a crystal ball. I'm so sorry. How long ago did you post that? Oh my goodness. Beanie, I'm so sorry, and I hope that you're still here. If not, you can watch the replay. I'm going to go ahead and answer your question, okay? So let's figure out what did you have. Sometimes that chat be rolling. I swear, I don't try to do that. So sorry, honey. Okay, it says, hi, everyone. Hope everyone's week started off great. How are you tonight, love? My question is, my mom finally moved into her new home this month due to unseen circumstances. She had to move from her prior home. Wait, what? It says, will my mom finally move into her new home this month? Oh, okay, I must have skipped the whole line. Okay, so let me reread it again. It says, hi, everyone. Hope the week was great. My question is, will my mom finally move into her new home this month? Okay. Will my mom finally move into her new home this month? Okay, that's what we're going to do. Oh, yeah, let's find that out. Okay. All right. Yeah, we can do that. Clearing the other question. Connecting with the spirit team of Beanie. Beanie wants to know, will her mom move into the new home this month? Will Beanie's mom move into the new home? Whoa. How them cards pop up again? Will Beanie's mom move into the new home this month? Ooh. Beanie's mom move into the new home this month. One more card. Why do we have this card? Okay. Yeah. All right. So the Ace of Cups is a good card. All right. Let's see what's behind that. Okay. The Two of Swords. Okay. All right. So the Ace of Cups and the Two of Swords. Okay. Let me take your question off of there. All right. Because it's kind of big. Okay, so you got the Two of Swords. So I think there might be a little bit of not necessarily confusion, but there's still some things that need to be answered. And there's going to be some really important decisions to be made, okay? I think it's very unfortunate. I think she's understanding that it's very unfortunate that she's moving out of her new home. But what I'm looking at is the fact that we got a little contract right here, okay? And this is going to bring you emotional joy. I think she's going to make some really big decision. I think there might be more than one choice or more than one he said, sorry, I'll be rambling. It's okay. I think there's going to be more than one choice, or maybe just a really important decision, or more than one road or route that she's going to have to make some sort of decision by. But never fret, because I feel like whatever decision she makes is going to be a really good one, because we have the Ace of Cups. And I'm looking at the dove. The dove to me symbolizes hope, and that you're safe, and that you have a safe haven. So I'm seeing that there's a lease right here, and I'm looking at all this shit ton of paperwork that she's going to have to sign getting into that lease. So Ace of Cups being the overall energy is a yes. I think that she will get into this new home. I think that there's going to be a really important decision that she's going to have to make first, though, okay? All right. Look at there. She's already sitting on her couch. Look at there. She's already sitting on her couch, Beanie. Okay, so this is like just saying that this is going to represent a news cycle. I see, as a matter of fact, this almost looks like Christmas ornaments and a wreath. You know, this here, this almost looks like Christmas ornaments and a wreath. And I see her sitting on the couch, and I see her literally just sitting, and the room looks kind of empty right now. So this is just saying that probably around, maybe around Christmas time, this move should be finalized by Christmas time. I don't know if she's purchasing the house, but I feel like this is going to come soon for her, okay? Because this literally looks like, for some reason, I'm getting Christmas vibes with the colors here, with the little lights. It kind of looks like Christmas time, okay? All right. So, yeah, there's a lot of things that she has in plan, and I think she has planned out things a lot farther into the future as well, things that are going to bring about more emotional pleasures and joys. I don't quite know what this is, but I feel like she has this sense of wanting to be a lot more creative. And other than that, I'm thinking, for some reason, I'm sensing something about a child. Okay, I'm just saying, I don't know. I'm not saying nobody's pregnant, nothing like that. I'm just saying I'm sensing something about a child or being responsible for a younger individual here. Okay, but for the most part, I feel like she's going to have to show, she's going to get a chance to use her creative energy. Maybe this could be like decorating, because you see the Three of Wands is like she's waiting on the ships to come in. You say yes, she is purchasing. Yes, so I do see that the purchase should be like, what do you call, finalized or closed on before, like around Christmas time, around December. So that would be literally the end of the year. Not to mention, this kind of represents the ending of a year or the end of a cycle. So that would still represent December, maybe even it looks kind of like New Year's or something like that, just really soon in the holidays. Okay. But for the most part, I see her doing a lot of decorating, because this is like our, the Page of Cups is kind of like, it's about creative endeavors. The Three of Wands is about endeavors anyway. And then paired with the Page of Cups, it's just giving you a chance to show your creative energies and putting them to use and putting them to work. So I feel like she's got a lot of things planned that she wants to put effort into, okay? And this almost looks like her making like some adjustments. You see how she's building, or I keep saying she, like that actually is a woman, but it kind of looks as if she's like doing construction on the home, or maybe reading over the manuals and learning how to do things and understanding how to, I don't know, I guess you would say like make adjustments with the home or things like that, how she wants to make it her own. So, and not only that, look what we got here. This isn't really Martha Stewart. That's that lady, she's like, I can't remember the name of that doggone show. But when I think of this Queen of Pentacles, I think of like a Martha Stewart, a person that's really good at decorating the home. They buy furniture, they buy curtains to match the bed set, the bed sheet. They get in the garden, they get dirty, they really build a whole lot of things. And it's just about finding what makes you happy and being creative with that energy, just being creative with what you worked so hard for, especially with the Three of Pentacles. The Three of Pentacles is about learning how to work your possessions or upping your skill set so that you can better care for the things that are in your home or things that are around you, whatever it is that you put your energy into. And I see with this card, I always call it my Martha Stewart card. She wants to put forth energy into her new home. So I'm just saying that's overall just saying, yeah, I definitely believe that she's going to get into her new home. And you talking about you rambling, but here I am rambling. But anyway, okay, you said, yay, lovely unicorn questions picked at random. Okay. Oh, right. And what did you say? You say, yes, she has two. Okay, there it is. She has two younger sons, 13 and 5. She has been talking my ear off about how she is ready to decorate. Yup, that's what I saw. Definitely, most definitely. I definitely saw that she was caring for two younger individuals or being responsible for not necessarily two younger individuals, but at least one younger individual. So, yeah, I can tell she wants to decorate too. So, all right, so thank you so much, Beanie, and thank you for the feedback. I'm going to go ahead and we got about 15 more minutes, you guys. Let me check my cell phone to make sure that nobody donated and I missed it or anything like that. I don't see anything here. Let me take another sip. Yeah, lovely unicorn. You never did anything like this before. Don't be shy now. If you wanna ask a question, you can definitely don't you can definitely ask your question. If you want to know how to donate, all you have to do is look at the little scrolling across, and if you know how to work the Cash App or PayPal, you can donate that way. I usually will get a notification come through on my cell phone notifying me that somebody donated. I'll look at my phone, or either I can just see that you have posted your question with a crystal ball. When you post your question with the crystal ball, that just lets me know that you have donated, and I'm not supposed to skip you. You're supposed to get priority, okay? So I'm going to continue. Let's continue getting some more readings in. Okay. Hi, Ilda. Good to see you. I'm so happy that you're here. I'm happy that you're here. Thank you for coming. Yeah. All right, so I'm just looking. Is there anybody else that has any more questions? Let me just go up to the top. Maybe a couple of people are still here from the top. I don't want to go too far to the top because some people probably ain't here no more. No, I don't think so. Oh, maybe Kaylin is still here. Maybe Kaylin is still here. I guess if Kaylin is still here, maybe I'll go ahead and answer Kaylin. Yeah. Andrea, hello. How are you, Andrea? Let me put my cards right. It's upside down. Hi, Andrea. I'm glad that you're here. If you have a question, you can go ahead and feel free to post it. I just pick at random. Nobody necessarily get skipped. If I'm drawn to your question, I'm just drawn to your question. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and answer Kaylin. You said, sorry, I'll have to wait to ask a question. That's fine. Don't worry about it. I'm glad that you're here. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so I'm going to answer Kaylin, and then I'll go ahead and move on to the next person, okay? All right. Oh, you're still here, Kaylin. Well, thank you for telling me. All right, so how is JK feeling towards me? How is JK feeling towards me? It says we've been back and forth since September. Okay, let's see. Are y'all going to continue to be back and forth, or is there going to be some sort of reconciliation? What's the energy surrounding Kaylin and JK? Thank you, my spirit team, for connecting with JK's spirit team and Kaylin's spirit team. What's going on? How is JK feeling? Oh, wow. How is JK feeling right now? They've been back and forth. What's going on? What's going on? How can they? Okay. How's JK feeling towards Kaylin? A lot of pentacles here. How's JK feeling? One more. Oh, I got two more cards. That's okay. Okay. Yeah. All right. So, I'm not really getting any great feelings from this reading. The moon card to me just tells me that this person has some things that they have to deal with. A lot of shadow things that they have to deal with, especially when it comes down to the devil card being next to it, okay? I don't know if someone did something sneaky and they know it was wrong, or they're still indulging in what was wrong. I don't know. I don't necessarily feel that this person feels a lot of remorse yet. Well, I don't think that they feel remorse that they're ready to admit yet, because we have the moon card. Okay. The moon card doesn't really talk about a direct answer. It's talking about you having to kind of figure it out. You having to play this detective type of role to kind of see what it is that you can see. Use the illumination of the moon to kind of see where the answers and where the answers are hidden at. Okay, it's kind of nothing is going to really be direct with you. Okay, so you might be even left up to your imagination, and that's the part that you don't like, being left up to your imagination, because your imagination can take us some pretty crazy places whenever it comes to the people that we really consider, that we love or that we really want to be around for a long time. And the devil card to me just says that there's some sort of temptation that he has endured lately, and I don't think that he's willing to admit the temptation, or I don't think that he's willing to admit he was keeping secrets a lot. Okay, yeah, that definitely makes a lot of sense. I don't see that he was really willing to put forth this information, or like really just admit the things that he was going through or doing. And the devil kind of tells me that these were things that he knew was wrong, but it was something that just kept calling him, and it was just really difficult to kind of like break those ties. Okay, so that's pretty much just the overall energy. I'm not really getting any really great cards until like we get down to it. Okay, so let's see. All right, so we got 10 of Pentacles here. So I'm feeling like, what, originally this card came out kind of upside down, so I'm going to read it as a reversal. It really did come out reversal, I'm telling you. But originally, I'm thinking that there might be some issues around maybe family, or like people in maybe your family, or people in his family. Something's going on with like the financial stability amongst his family, or maybe on your family, or like maybe there was supposed to be something financially that was supposed to fall through, and it did not fall through for him. And, it just, I don't know, it just really caused a lot of emotions to well up. That could be one thing. Sometimes, even though we're dealing with financial troubles, and that's not necessarily dealing with anything like our partner didn't do anything, it's literally the stress that has been put on us. Maybe we owe something, or maybe we're behind in bills, and that stress leaks over into our relationships. I'm just saying that could be a definite possibility here. All right, and I do have the Queen of Pentacles again, so I feel like there's a lot of things that he needs to budget out and take care of first. If you kind of look, she's sort of on her typewriter, almost as if she's like calculating off all her bills, calculating up everything that she owes. I'm not trying to bring this into like a money or financials type of thing, but I'm really feeling like that's where it's going. Okay, I'm thinking that with the Nine of Cups, I do feel like this person wants to get to a better place with you, and I think that it's going to take a lot, but I'm not sure if this person is ready to give that what it takes, because we have the Four of Pentacles here. That's the Four of Pentacles. We've got the Four of Pentacles, and the Four of Pentacles is like, okay, you know that you want to make this person happy, but you're not quite ready to put the work in and get to what it is, deliver what it takes to get to that place. Okay, so Nine of Cups being next to the Four of Pentacles, I'm thinking that this person is really holding on to something. I think they're going to let you have the news that makes you happy, but they are definitely not going to tell all. There's some things that they're going to forever keep to themselves, and I don't think you're probably ever going to find out about it. But they will make some sort of change, but they're not going to give you all the information that you need right now, okay? I do sense that coming into the next year, I do feel that coming into the next year, or coming to the end of this cycle, I think that I'm not saying that you're going to go your separate ways, but I just feel that you may be doing more hanging around your friends, or this person might start hanging around their friends a lot more, or you just might be more involved with celebrations in order to kind of get your mind off of being at home by yourself, sitting on the couch. Okay, or either it could be your person, JK, could be getting out, partying, being around other persons. And then also sometimes when I think of the Three of Cups, especially when the overall energy, especially, my camera, especially when my overall energy is the Moon card, the Devil card, and the Three of Cups. That's my overall energy. I am sensing that the Three of Cups just says there might be other people that he may want to entertain. Okay, I'm just going to be honest and tell it like I see it. So towards the end of the year, there may be other people that he may want to entertain. Like I said, I think this person is still in like this sort of selfish type of mode. I think that this person will let you know some things that were secretive, but they'll only let you know the things that you kind of already assumed and things that make you happy, but they will not tell you the things that really fucking piss you off. You know what I'm saying? So just be careful with that. That's kind of all over the place type of energy to me. Just be careful with that, because I'm really sensing this devil energy and the moon card with that Three of Cups. To me, sometimes that just really means that they're not really worried about like being exclusive. I will say that they're not being exclusive is not always their first priority. Could be just meaning like friendship. They're not really exclusive with their friendship, that they want to collaborate and do other things with friends. But because it's the devil card there and the fact that we have secrets, you know, there are a lot of things that will not make you happy if you were to find them out. And I don't think this person's willing to admit that, Kaylin. I hope that answered your question. Yes, he has definitely been stressed related to his career. Yeah, I can definitely tell that. And there's still some secrets in there that he's not willing to admit. That's pretty much it. Sorry, Kaylin. All right, so I'm glad that you got your question answered. Oh, and Beanie, I didn't even realize that you had donated again. Okay. One last question. Okay, Beanie. Yeah, sure. One last question. Absolutely. You said, I have one last question. Will Texas be a good move for me? I want to move the 1st of January. Let's find out. Let me shuffle these cards real good. So I'm going to be looking for some movement cards, some cards around stability. I'm going to be looking for cards that depict probably money, and not no Five of Pentacles type of money, right? Okay, so let's find out. You're very welcome, Caitlin. I'm sorry. Okay, all right, so. Oh, okay, so I'm going to do, after I get Lovely Unicorn, after I do Beanie, I'm going to do Lovely Unicorn, and then I'm going to go ahead and get off of here. So, if you don't have a donation in by the time I get finished with Beanie's reading, I'm going to go ahead and get off of here, and I will do Lovely Unicorn. I will do Lovely Unicorn, and then I will get off of here. So by the time I finish Beanie's reading, and there's no donations, then I'm going to go straight to Lovely Unicorn, and then I'm going to get off of here so I can spend some time with my family. All right, so let's see. I have one last question. Will the Texas be a good move for me? Okay. All right, let's find out. Thank you, my spirit team, for connecting with the spirit team of Beanie. Will Texas be a good move for Beanie? She wants to move the 1st of January. Will she be able to move on the 1st of January to Texas? Is it a good move for her? Give us some explanation around that. Oh, okay. It's a good start. Will she be able to move to Texas? Well, we'll find out. Well, okay. Will she be able to move to Texas? All right. Okay. One more card. Will Beanie be able to move to Texas? Okay. I keep on getting this card, but that's okay, because I think I definitely understand what it's trying to tell me. Okay, so we have a person that's budgeting here. So this is just telling me that there might be some things that are hidden. There might be a lot of avenues that you may not be fully aware of that you might need to save back money and be prepared for with this Queen of Pentacles here. You might need to think ahead a little bit because there's going to be, like I said, things that might pop out and be like, where did that come from? I didn't think I would have to pay this. Like, you never know. Like, when I lived in Arkansas, it was like I had all types of things that I had to pay, like taxes on cars and stuff. And then when I moved to another place, you didn't have taxes on, on your car. Your taxes were bundled up in the new car that you purchased. So I'm just saying, things in Texas might be a little bit different from where where you're used to being, and you need to just kind of make room and accommodate that. Make sure that you have like a bag up for that just in case, because there's some things that you don't know about yet that are hidden. All right. And now, excuse me, Benny. Okay. And also the you donated on PayPal. Oh, okay. That's fine, Ilda. We'll go ahead and get you, and then I'll go to Lovely Unicorn. So I'm gonna remember Ilda and then Lovely Unicorn, and then I don't think anybody else is donating, and we'll just go ahead and call it a good night. Okay, so other than the fact that there's hidden things that you can't see, or maybe not necessarily secrets. I'm not saying there's secrets, but I feel like there's things that are kind of vague to you right now, but soon will come to the light. This puts me in the mind of there's going to be a lot of illusions. So I feel like, I think you have this plan, or this bright plan, that things are going to go so perfect. You're going to be able to do this. I'm going to be closer to my this. I'm going to be able to get a job and do this, because there's so many jobs in Texas, and the traffic is great. You know, there's certain things that you see how there's a crack in the illusion in your, in the Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups is also about illusions, as well as the Moon card here. So there may be some fine cracks, and that is what is telling you to kind of prepare for. There's some things in your plan that you don't want them to kind of fall through those cracks, if you'll say. Okay, so, and that's why we have the Three of Swords here. Okay, so it might be kind of sucky that some things aren't exactly how you wanted them to go out, but the Sun card makes the Three of Swords not look so pitiful. Okay, so there is certain things that you were really hoping to be able to get or do, and the fact that it doesn't work out exactly how you wanted it to kind of is a heartbreaker, kind of is like it's not necessarily a deal breaker, but it just makes it a little bit harder for you. It just makes it that much harder. But the fact is that there are more options that are still available. Okay, just because there was a crack in one dream, there's a couple cracks in here. There's a couple cups in here that don't have any cracks going through them, if you notice. Okay, so that means that you still have a couple of options. I feel like you picked one of the options that you picked might have some faults, some faultiness in it, but there are other options, and that's why we have the Sun card here. There are other options that you may have been like down further on your list, that you were like, well, if none of these other things work, then I'm going to have to go way down here, and that is a place to start, and you will still be satisfied, because we still have the Sun card here to make our Three of Swords look a lot better. And the Three of Swords is about heartbreak, being let down, and just dealing with BS, or dealing with something you didn't expect. Now, the next thing I have is the Six of Pentacles here. So Six of Pentacles says that you might be getting some help from someone. You may be reluctant at first to take this help or this helping hand, but I feel that if you accept this offer, that this individual or whatever it is, assistance of some sort, could be from like a loan or something like that. If you accept that loan, I think that you will be better off. Okay, so I think that you're going to need a lot of help. And it doesn't necessarily mean money help. It could just mean that you're going to need a lot of assistance to pull this whole thing off, and to be able to actually make this dream more tangible here, so that you don't have this Moon card. Where's my Moon card? So that you don't have this illusion over you. Okay, so it's not a dream anymore. It's a reality. But the thing is that it can happen. So if you have family members that want to help, if you have, if you know about resources that you can utilize, this is a good time to do it, because I feel like with the Four of Cups being in reverse, you're definitely, Four of Cups when it's upright, that's about not really wanting to accept the offer. But I think that there's going to be somebody to offer you something, or there's going to be something that you might have to swallow your pride when it comes down to taking the offer or taking the assistance, or whatever the case may be. All right, so Beanie, I hope that answered your question. I do see that you will be moving to Texas on the 1st of January, but I feel like there may be like the top things that were on your top of your list that you really want to get done. There may be a few cracks in that, and if they don't fall through, it's okay, because if you have a backup plan, then you can still kind of accommodate those losses, okay, with the Sun card and the Three of Swords. Now I'm going to go to Ilda. Beanie, thank you for asking your question and thank you for donating. I'm going to go ahead and go to Ilda because Ilda asks. You said that makes sense. This is confirmation. I was on the fence. I also have other states and cities listed. There you go. There you go. That's what it is. Okay. Yes, honey. I'm sorry, Jenna. The list is closed. I will be back again tomorrow night, though. So never fret, Jenna. Never fret, Jenna. So yeah, you just come back tomorrow night. I'll be back on. I'm gonna do 2 more readings. Ilda donated, and then I'm gonna go to who was it again? I forgot. Lovely Unicorn. Okay. So Ilda, you asked a question, and I can't remember. I don't remember where it's at. Oh, okay. Did my dad really go to the doctor, or is he bullshitting? Oh man, if he needs to go to the doctor, he needs to go. Okay, let's find out if he really went to the doctor. Let me shuffle my cards really good first. Let me shuffle them real good. Hilda, did my dad really go to the doctor? Is he bullshit? Okay, let's find out. Okay. All right. Thank you, my spirit team, for connecting with the spirit team of Ilda. Now, did Ilda's dad really go to the doctor, or was he telling a story? So I'm looking for some storytelling cards. Did he really go to the doctor? Did he really go to the doctor? Did he really go to the doctor? Oh. Hold on. Let me keep on going. Okay. Yeah, I think maybe. Let me see. Okay. Okay, we got a lot of pentacles on this on the table right now. Okay, so the first thing that I'm noticing is that the 4 of Pentacles was the overall energy here. It was just like this. And that was the 4 of Pentacles. So definitely it tells me that I don't know if either he's been really really tight with the money, and that's not a good thing, because no matter what the situation is, if he needs to go to the doctor, he needs to go to the doctor. But the overall energy I'm getting is that I think he planned on going to the doctor, and then something might have happened. Okay, because we have the King of Coins here. So usually the King of Coins is the person that when they make plans, they usually go through with it. But because it was on underneath the 4 of Pentacles, I'm thinking something happened to where they didn't actually go. Now, hold on, because I think some of this may be half truths as well, and I'm going to get to that. I have the 2 of Swords here, and if you notice, there's the Justice scale back there. So I feel like half of it is the truth, and then half of it is a fancy lie, just like she's wearing this fancy dress. So half of it is the truth, and then half of it is not the truth. That's kind of weird to be like, did he go or did he didn't go? I don't know if like maybe he might have talked to the doctor on the phone, or talked to the nurse or the nurse practitioner or whatever, and then decided that he wasn't very serious, that he didn't need to go see the doctor, and he just made up a story or an elaborate story. But I feel like there's some truth to this story, and then there's some truth that is not quite all the way there yet. Okay, so all right, so now we have, what is this, Temperance? Okay, so now we have Temperance here, and it's in reverse. I don't know if he just didn't make the time for it, or maybe he just kind of was late and just decided to turn around. But I'm feeling like he didn't actually go to the doctor here, okay? That's just what I'm just saying. I feel like he didn't actually go to the doctor, and I think that he's just kind of, I mean, even though this guy looks like he's in a doctor suit, he kind of looks like he's in a doctor suit, actually. But I don't think that he actually saw anyone. So with it being reversed, I'm just going to say no. I don't think that he actually saw anyone, okay? And then on top of that, we've got the Page of Swords in reverse. All right, so definitely someone is not completely telling the truth. I think that there might be a little bit of BS going on. Okay, we have Xena, the warrior princess, a person that thinks that they potentially have a strong body and they know it all. You know, Xena, she was a very strong person. She was, I don't know, she was like Hercules. I don't know, she wasn't Hercules, nothing, but I think Xena was just like a very strong-headed individual, feel like they know it all. But the fact that this person is in reverse, they feel like they know what's best for them. Maybe they also think that there are better remedies out there or better things that they can do to kind of help combat any type of illness or issues that they might be having. I hope that he's not trying to play Dr. Google because sometimes when I see the Page of Swords, I think of a person that is getting a quality control check or something like that. But the fact that we have quality control check in reverse, there was no quality control check. That means that he did not get checked. Okay, so I'm really feeling like there is, you know, a story that's being told here. I do sense that he might make plans to go back, though. I do see him making plans to go back to the doctor and getting a closer look, because whatever he tried to remedy probably did not end up working. And that's probably another reason why we have the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so he did not stick to the plan with this being in reverse. The Knight of Pentacles is a person that when they make a plan, they usually stick to it, but because it's in reverse, this Knight of Pentacles person, they didn't necessarily stick to the plan. They didn't stick to the schedule. They didn't keep their promise, in other words. So now we're going to have to start all the way back over with our page. And this time, I think that he's going to actually go, because if there's like any type of Dr. Google type of play going on, or I know I could do something better than that, or I know of a remedy, or the nurse over the phone told me that I can do this instead, or that, you know, something got either canceled or something happened to where the timing was off. Maybe they were probably late, or feeling like, well, since I'm running late or I got behind on my time, I think I'm just going to call up there, and then, you know, it could be either rescheduled, or either I can just do something to kind of to kind of hold me off until I can make this next appointment. All right. I hope that makes sense, Ilda. All right, let me see. Thank you, Ilda, for donating. He says, yeah, you say you thought so. Yeah. I don't think he went. I think something happened. I don't know whether it was timing was off, especially with the Temperance card here, if the timing was off. But I feel like there's half truths and then there's half storytelling, like maybe he was getting ready to, and instead he didn't end up talking to the doctor. Maybe he ended up talking to the nurse practitioner who told him something else that he can do until he can make his next appointment. Could have been something like that. Okay, so Ilda, thank you for asking your question. Now I'm going to go back up the list, and I'm going to go to Lovely Unicorn. That's right. All right, you say, wait, is Justin my twin flame? I think that's better. Oh, okay. You can pick. LOL. I'm just confused. What? Okay, I'm confused. You confused. We just confused together. Okay. You said, wait, is Justin my twin flame? LOL. I think that's better. LOL. I don't know. You can pick. Okay, maybe you asked a previous question, like, is he your soulmate or something? So let's try to find out if he's a twin flame or a soulmate or whatever word do they use now. Let's try to figure out. All right, so is Justin your twin flame or a soulmate? Let's find out. Let's find out if Justin is a soulmate. Let me mix my cards up really good. About your question, ask my spirit and to tell me through my cards, is Lovely Unicorn and Justin, are they soulmates, or are they twin flame compatible? What's going on with this relationship? Okay. So we're looking for some really good heavenly cards. We're looking for some angels. We're looking for past life experience type cards. You know, we're looking for cards that represent past. We're looking for cards that represent completions and cycles, meaning that you've been together many lifetimes. Because when I see something like the World card or something like that, it means you've been together for many lifetimes and you still have many more lifetimes to be around each other. Okay. Lovely Unicorn. Thank you, my spirit team, for connecting with the spirit team of Lovely Unicorn. Is Justin the twin flame? Oh, okay, hold on. Is Justin Lovely Unicorn's twin flame or soulmate or someone that they're supposed to live many lifetimes with? Is Justin the twin flame? One more card. One more card. One more card. Oh, we have moon. Okay, moon. Okay. 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 Something told me I was gonna have a doggone lover's card pop out underneath that. Okay, so what I'm guessing is that obviously you guys are some sort of a soulmate. Twin flames. Twin flames. Are you a twin flame? I'm going to say no, that they're not twin flames, but I do think that you have a very deep bond. I don't have any cards here that represent past life experiences or like past memories with each other's or anything. If anything, I feel like this is probably someone who is new to you because I have the Fool card here. All right, so even though you did get the Lover's card, which is really good, so this represents this person has a lot of potential. But look what was on top. We have the Seven of Wands. This could represent the fact that you know that you have something good and you're ready to defend it, and you want to be the only person that this person sees as a valuable partner or as somebody that they can be very compatible with, and you want to remain on top with that person. But for the most part, and it could also just mean that you're very defensive over this person and you want to be in this person's life for a long time. But I don't have any cards that represent past life. I do sense that you guys have a deep connection, spiritual connection. I don't know about a spiritual connection. I'm going to keep on reading though. Okay, so the Ace of Pentacles tells me that this is something that you have is very good and there's potential for stability here. Okay. Now, the Fool card tells me that this is something new. This is a new journey. All right. Even though I know that the Fool always goes on a new journey, but the fact that the Ace of Pentacles is like a brand new start, that's a 1. And then the Fool is like a 0. Okay. But really, it's sometimes it can be considered like a 1 as well. I mean, you can consider like a 1 or the beginning, but because it's a 1, the Ace of Disc and then the Fool, I consider this to be like a first time experience with this person's soul. Okay, so I don't really suspect that this is going to be a person that's going to be in your life for a long time. I think this is a person that you're looking forward to spending a long time with. And I think this person is compatible with you. Even soulmate? I don't think so. I don't think this is even a soulmate. And I think that you know that, or else you wouldn't be asking this question. That's why I have the High Priestess here. Okay. So perhaps maybe it just says that you've had some dreams about this person, but I feel like your dreams are just because you may be a little bit, what is the word? Not competitive, but you may be just a little bit, you want to keep this person, when you get your sights set on something, you want it for yourself and you don't want nobody else to get at it. Okay. So that may be why you're having like dreams or visions, or not necessarily visions, but like why you having this profound feeling of or deeper connection with this one person. But be careful, because our Moon card says that there are illusions in the dreams that you're having or in these feelings that you're having with this person. And I think that you know that this person may not be for you. Okay. Now I do have the King of Wands. So I'm going to tell you that the King of Wands, first of all, wands, they represent change. But also the thing that some people don't really notice is that when you have the like the Page of Wands, it's like the beginning of some new journey. I think I froze up. I'm going to say that again. You have the beginning of a new journey. It's like the spark of a new journey. You're ready to make that initial change. And then you move to the Knight, and the Knight is carrying out that change. And then you move on to the what do you call it? Not the Mother of Fire, but the Queen of Wands. I'm sorry. And then you have the Queen of Wands, and the Queen of Wands is the person that nourishes that fire. But then once you get to the King is a person that puts an end to the fire after a while. I mean, they have a mature sense, But after that, they don't go any farther. It doesn't go any farther after that. So this King of Fire to me just represents symbolically, it represents the fact that this relationship, it will be good, but it will burn out soon, okay? It's soon to burn out. So I don't see that you're going to really have anything that's going to really just present long time coming with this person. I do sense that this is going to be a very slow and possibly intense relationship, but I don't think that it's going to last forever, okay? Just because we have the Knight of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles is a person that they want to offer something that could be a little bit long term, but depending on how old you are, long term could be 4 years, could be 5 years, but that does not mean 50 years. You know what I'm saying? Because I remember when I was 20, I'm not saying that you're 20 years old, because I don't know how old you are. You might be, 40 years old or 50 years old or maybe 20 years old. But if you're 20 years old, think about if 5 years, that's kind of a long time. That's you can consider that to be a Knight of Pentacles. But compared to the rest of your life, 5 years is not a long time. All right. So I do sense that you guys have a lot of things in common with each other, but I sense that there's some illusion around this person. Oh, it could mean is you're just working with Pisces. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and scroll down. Let's see. You said you're 44. Yeah, I don't see this person lasting for a long time. You said just see the name. I don't know what that means. You're 44. Yeah, but the next 5 years probably isn't forever. And I don't see any cards here that represent past life experiences or anything deeper than anything being like surface attractions. We have a lot of wands. We have some pentacles here. And that means that there's a good potential, but I don't think it's like twin flame. Sorry. But thank you, Love Unicorn, for coming onto the show. What you say? Could Justin be an ancestor or a spirit? Okay. I don't know. What is going on? What? I'm lost as a son of a gun. You don't know who Justin is? Okay. That's strange. I'm just reading the comments now. You're very welcome. You're very welcome. You just keep seeing that name. Oh, okay. You just keep seeing that name. Possibly could be an ancestor, but I don't see anything that says that there's anything that's saying that you guys could really just be like super twin flames or anything. When I think, even if I would have had like the wheel or like the world card, something that says the cycle goes on and on, then I would have probably said that. That's okay, Unicorn, no problem. No problem. All right, so you guys, I think that is all for me tonight. I don't think I said that I was going to give anybody else a reading, did I? Let me make sure, check my phone. I got one from Hilda. Okay, so I think that is all that we have for tonight. I don't see any more donations after Ilda. Correct me if I'm wrong. Okay, correct me if I'm wrong. And all right. So thank you guys for coming to the show. I'm so happy that I was able to read for all of you. Make sure that before you leave that you give the video a thumbs up. And thank you for all of those who subscribe. I'm going to go, hey, cool games for you. I'm getting ready to jet up out of here now. So you guys make sure that you come back tomorrow night around the same time, about 8 o'clock. I'll be here to answer some more questions. And you guys have a great night. Bye-bye.